What's going on, everybody? I'm Terrence, and this is Bank Shipping. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's having a good morning so far. If you ain't up, go ahead and get up, start that grind. It is Friday, finally Friday, and it is freezing. It is about 10 degrees outside. I'm up in Hagerstown, Maryland, at a Lowe's distribution center, delivering some Kingspan. Yesterday, I ran 2 loads up here and then preloaded this for this morning. I dropped this off this morning, and I got to go back to Kingspan, reload, take that to Waldorf, Maryland, and then come back to Kingspan and reload for Monday. So today and yesterday run 2 loads of Kingspan a piece. So really getting that local hustle in, man. Trying to grind it out as much as I can, especially with this radiator situation going on, having to purchase that, stuff like that. But man, there's no heat and this type of weather, man, is no joke. Y'all probably tired of me here, tired of me saying it, tired of hearing me say, or whatever. I can't even think this morning. It's so cold. I just got out and unstrapped and got my straps and everything put away, and I can like hardly move my mouth to talk. I'm so cold, because when I got, I was cold in the truck, and then I get out in the cold and then get right back into the cold, so it's like it's no escaping. It's a little warmer in my truck because, like I said before, I do have some form of heat when I'm sitting still and idled up. But of course, when it's 30 degrees out and I'm sitting still idling, idled up, it pumps out more heat than when it's 10 degrees outside. I stopped at the store the other day and the truck stop to see if they had like a little buddy heater or something that I could plug into the cigarette lighter, or to plug into my little inverter thing that I have that plugs into the cigarette lighter, and they were completely out of it. So just gonna have to tough it out, as much as it sucks. I mean, I can't even feel my hands or my feet. Well, I think my feet might be starting to thaw out, so they hurt. But yeah, man, we're going to do this local hustle today, knock off 2 loads, come back and get loaded for Monday. When I ended the last video, I was at Kingspan picking up the loads I dropped off yesterday, and they had 2 out of 3 loaders call in sick. So they only have 1 loader, and they had like 20 some trucks for 1 loader. Long story short, I sat there for 8 hours to get loaded, to come up Thursday morning, and there were like 10 or 12 trucks behind me when I got loaded, and they turned away like 10 trucks that night. So needless to say, they got a lot of attention to pay from Wednesday night, boy. Let me tell you, I haven't even got mine yet because it was so much they had to send it to corporate to get approved. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I know I'm gonna get something. I ain't gonna sit there for free. But yeah, man, I'll get back to y'all once I get this thing off my back, head back to Winchester. All right, we're loaded. 48-foot load, 12 skids. Got a strap down, which is a pain in the butt. Straps are frozen, but we're done. So let's go get our paperwork, get out of here. Would you look at that? I'm back at the yard, and it's still somewhat daytime. Can't complain about that. And it's Friday, so no complaints here. Just to recap today, took a load to Hagerstown, Maryland, loaded Kingspan to Hagerstown, Maryland, dropped that off, went back to Kingspan, picked up another load, ran that to Waldorf, Maryland, and then came back to Kingspan, reloaded, and now I am loaded for Monday, which goes to Aberdeen, Maryland. So, past 2 days I've been able to squeeze in 2 loads from Kingspan. Today was actually probably probably one of the best days I've ever had going to Kingspan, just because wait times. You know, I always talk about the wait times there, but today, you know, when I got back there this morning, I got right in, got loaded, in and out of there in about an hour 45, which is about the best you can do, you know, by the time you get loaded, strap, put your edge protectors on, all that stuff. That's about my best. You know, some people may be able to get out of there quicker, but you know, I try to hustle my butt off, and I've never been able to get out of there faster than an hour 45. But got out of there, got to Waldorf. That was like a 30-minute drop off. Got back to Kingspan and got right back in the door, and was there for another hour 45. So pretty good day. Now it's the weekend, you know, time to spend some time with the family since I've been running hard this week. I'm gonna try to get some things done with the truck if time allows. One of those things being flushing the heater core and cleaning that out real good, taking it out of the dash, dusting off the fins and everything with the air chuck, just to try to see if I can limp that thing on until I can get a new heater core in. If not, you know, I just gotta tough it out. Yeah, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. But I'm also going to go to the stores. I'm gonna shop around, see if I can find a store that has one of those little buddy heaters in stock, that I don't have to wait for. I can just buy it and put it in my truck. That way I can have a little bit of heat, because it's supposed to be just as cold, if not colder, at the beginning of next week than what it was today. So don't want to be freezing my butt off. But I know I don't talk about rates and you know, the money I make and stuff like that. I've said that from the beginning. But just if you're new, you know, not new to the channel, but new into the trucking industry, or thinking about getting in the trucking industry, whether that's being in a semi or hotshot. Yes, there is good money in this industry, but there is a but. A lot of the guys that you see bragging about how much money they're making, it's just that. That's the money they're making. It's not the money they're taking home. So you got to do your research, and you got to know the difference between gross and net. You know, if you had a job that you like and you making $60,000, $70,000 a year, don't think that you're gonna come out here and make way more than that off top. You might make a lot of that, you might make more than that, but you might not bring home that. It all depends on your situation. That's why I tell people, you know, be careful when you're buying your equipment. You know, you don't want to go all out and have big payments and stuff, because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you are pocketing as much money as possible out of the business. You know, it's, put it to you this way. Your truck can easily make 6 figures. Easy. You can do that whether you're on the local grind or your OTR. You can easily make 6 figures with your truck. Your truck can easily make 6 figures. But most, I'm not going to say all, because there are guys out there that are bringing it, but most aren't bringing home 6 figures. By the time you deduct all your taxes and your fees and your equipment payments and your maintenance and your fuel, all that stuff, there are some guys out here that could probably make more working at a factory than what they are their first couple years in hotshot or in a semi. You know, so I don't want y'all to get caught up in the money, man. Like I know I do a lot of videos where I talk about money and getting caught up in the gross numbers, But that's because I can't stress it enough. You know, social media gonna get y'all in trouble. I have never lied to y'all. I ain't gonna steer y'all wrong, you know. But social media gonna get a lot of folk in trouble. It already has. And it's only gonna get worse because people still faking the funk. You know, oh, I made $200,000 this year. Yeah, your truck made $200,000 this year. But you didn't make $200,000 this year. You might have made 60. Now 60 a good living? In some places, yeah. Now if you got a bunch of bills and stuff, 60 might not be a good living for you, but for other people 60 might be. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is, don't get caught up in the six-figure numbers that everybody's posting about, because that's the gross, not the net. You know, and there's a lot of new people coming in every day, and every day as many new people coming in is people jumping out, either because they got fed up and they retired, or they couldn't make it because they thought this business was something that it wasn't, which is a get-rich-quick scheme. This ain't no pyramid scheme. Sometimes it may seem like it because the way a lot of other people on social media talk, it's almost like the more people they get in the Hotshot, it's like they getting a kickback or something. I don't know what it is. But this ain't no pyramid scheme. This ain't no get-rich-quick scheme. This is a work your butt off, sun up to sun down grind. You can make six figures, but a majority of us ain't gonna bring in six figures to the house after everything's taken out. So I just want y'all to be, I'm just trying to be real with y'all. I want y'all to be realistic when you come into this game on the amount of money that you're gonna make. If you haven't done your research yet, if you think you're just going to jump into this game and run low board freight, that's what you're going to expect. That's what you need to expect. Is, yeah, your truck might make six figures, but you ain't going to bring that home after you pay taxes, licenses, insurance, fuel, equipment, maintenance, all that stuff. Some people is lucky to even break even. You know, some people might make $150,000 and their expenses is $147,000. And I'm not making that up because I've seen it. I've talked to guys who have jumped in the business and who have jumped right back out with a huge amount of debt because they did it the wrong way. They saw it on YouTube, they saw it on Facebook, they thought they was gonna get good money real quick. Oh man, what, y'all making $5,000-$6,000+ a week? Man, I'm bringing home an $800 check every week. And then they jump into the game and they make $5,000, $6,000 or more that week. But then after everything's taken out, they pocketing $500-$600. They could have stayed where they was at for that. And I know a couple guys, and I've talked to a couple guys who have jumped in and jumped right back out and went to where they was at and make more money. So I'm not trying to discourage y'all. I'm just trying to caution y'all. That's the main thing that I do on this channel, is to give advice, motivation, and caution. Because I don't want nobody jumping out here messing up their whole livelihood because of something they thought was going to happen. All right? But I ain't going to leave that on a bad note, man. I don't want to seem like a Debbie Downer, man. It's the weekend. Everybody, get your mind right for Monday. Spend time with your friends, your family. Have you a good time. Relax. If you on the road, get you some rest. Be safe out there on them roads, man. I know there's some storms, some winter storms coming up this way. So if y'all are traveling, please, please, please be careful, man. And just remember, no matter what you out here doing, as long as you striving for success and you believe that you're going to succeed, it'll happen. So with that being said, y'all stay prayed up, grind hard, and stay humble.